Hello students, again in the continuation of what we were reading earlier, the Lotus Eaters, we will continue this poem further. So far we have read that the sailors, the comrades of Ulysses, have reached the island of Lotus Eaters, and there first they observed the beautiful scenery of the island, and then when they were cheered and welcomed by the inhabitants of the Lotus Eaters island, and they were offered the lotus fruit, the effect of that eating of that fruit was such on their spirits that they have become lethargic. They have lost all vigor to go anywhere. They just want to sit there peacefully and don't want to move. They feel a kind of sleepiness. They feel a kind of dreamy situation. And then one of them has announced this thing that our island home is far, far away from this place, and we will no more return our home. We will no longer roam, because the effect of that Lotus Eaters was such on their spirits that they have decided not to move anywhere now. So now the choric song. Choric song means it's a chorus. They all started singing at once. Why? Because the effect of that fruit lotus is same on them all, and because of that effect, they all have the same kind of lethargic feeling. They all want to lie down there in that half sleep dreaminess. No one wants to move, so they all started singing in a unison. There is sweet music here that softer falls than petals from blown roses on the grass, or night dews on still waters between walls of shadowy granite in a gleaming pass. Music that gentler on the spirit lies than tired eyelids upon tired eyes. Music that brings sweet sleep down from the blissful skies. Here are cool mosses deep, and through the moss the ivies creep, and in the stream the long-leaved flowers weep, and from the craggy lace the poppy hangs in sleep. Again, the very mood which was going on so far, they all start narrating the things, that how they perceive the things, how they perceive the natural phenomena out there. That there is sweet music here that softer falls. This is that the kind of music, there is kind of sweet lulling music in the air on the island, which falls softer than the petals from blown roses on the grass, as if a rose petal falls down from the branch of rose on grass. Means look at the hyperbolic terms in which it is being used by the poet, that the falling of a petal of rose from the branch on the grass, the kind of sound, the kind of movement it makes. The music here is even more sweeter, even more light, even more soothing than this falling of the petal, or night dews on still waters between walls of shadowy granite. Those shadowy granites, those stones which were covered by trees or by grasses on the sides, and the night dew which falls on those still waters, the waters of lake, and the dew which falls upon them. Again, the very lesser kind of sound, or we can say that no sound it creates, but yes, it is being talked about in a gleaming pass. The lake, which is situated there in a pass and which is glimmering with light. Music that gentlier on the spirit lies than tired eyelids upon tired eyes. Again, a very apt comparison here, that this music falls upon the spirit, falls upon our minds more softer, more soothing than the tired eyelids upon tired eyes. When we are in a position of tiredness, then sleep comes very easy to us. Our tired eyelids, they just close in a very soothing manner, in a very swift motion. Music that brings sweet sleep down from the blissful skies. And here, the music, this music is that lullaby kind of music which brings sleep, not that natural sleep, not that earthly sleep which we daily enjoy. Here, the sleep which is induced by these flowers or by this music, it seems that it brings sleep down from the blissful skies, down from the heavens. Such a heavenly sleep, such a heavenly soothingness is provided by this music. Here are cool mosses deep, and through the moss the ivies creep. There are cool mosses all around. Mosses are there on in the surroundings, and through those mosses the ivies are creeping out. And in the stream, which is flowing nearby, long-leaved flowers weep. Those long-leaved flowers which have the droplets falling down from them due to the water, they seems to be weeping, the water which is flowing through them. And from the craggy ledge the poppy hangs in sleep, and from those craggy ledges of the valley, the poppy flowers, the poppy fruits, they are hanging in sleep, as if poppy flower induces some kind of intoxication, the kind of lethargy, the kind of sleep. And in the very same manner, the kind of sleep, the kind of lethargic effect it has on human beings, in the same manner it seems to be hanging in sleep. Why are we weighed upon with heaviness and utterly consumed with sharp distress, while all things else have rest from weariness? Now, this is the question. This is the common feeling which they all have in unison. That why only we? Why we are traveling? We have been in the war for 10 years, and now for last 2 or 3 years we have been wandering in the seas to reach our homeland. Why? This is the question, that why are we weighed upon with heaviness? Here all things, the trees, the mosses, the herbs, the uh, lakes, the valleys, the mountain peaks, everything is enjoying a serenity, a calmness, a peacefulness. No, nothing seems to be in hurry, nothing seems to be active. So they question this thing now, that why are we only who are weighed upon by heaviness, why we are in trouble, why we have to take this much trouble, and utterly consumed with sharp distress. We have many distresses because we have been in a war, we have facing that distress of war, and now we are in voyage for last 2 3 years, and we have this burden to reach our homes. So why only we, while all things else have rest from weariness? And here on this island they have realized this thing for first time, that only they are the ones who have been traveling, who have been moving, who have been fighting, and all other things, they are having a very restful life, a very peaceful life from weariness. No fear, no trouble, no distress, no anxiety, no worries, only peace. All things have rest. Why should we toil alone? We only toil who are the first of things, and make perpetual mourn, still from one sorrow to another thrown. Now, again, a very theological kind of question they raises, that all things have rest. This is what they have realized for the first time, that all other things have rest. Why should we toil alone? Then why should we labor alone? Why should we work only? We only toil who are the first of things, and the ever more perplexing thing, ever more troublesome thing is what? That we who are the first of things, who are the best of God's creation, who are the supreme creation of God, we only toil, we only work, we only trouble, we only get distressed. All other things have rest, and make perpetual mourn, and we keep on mourning, we keep on lamenting, we keep on worrying, we keep on troubling our spirits from one sorrow to another thrown. And this is what happens with we. We overcome one sorrow, we fought in the war, we got a victory there, then we again thrown it on this long and arduous sea voyage. So this is that we who are the crown of all animals, who are the crown of creation, who are the supreme animal of all the creations of God, and we are being prey to continuous lamentation because we are not being free from anxieties, from worries, from sorrows. When we overcome one sorrow, then we are being thrown onto another sorrow. Not even fold our wings and cease from wanderings, nor sleep our brows in slumber's holy balm. We never fold our wings, means we always keep on flying, we always keep on moving here to there, and cease from wanderings. We never cease from wanderings. We have been wandering continuously because the period of Troy War and their continuous journey, it has been a long 20, 12 or 13 years period. So this is that why we always keep on flying, why we don't have the opportunity to fold our wings and have some rest, nor sleep our brows in slumberous holy balm. We don't have even uh, the opportunity, the good fortune to steep our brows, our eyebrows, in the holy balm of slumber, in the holy shade of sleep. Not hearken what the inner spirit sings. There is no joy but calm. Why should we only toil the roof and crown of things? And they said that we don't hear that inner voice which comes from our soul, which they are able to hear now. So far, they haven't been got that kind of feeling, got that kind of mood in which they hear this sound. But now they are hearing this, that our inner spirit sings. What it says, that there is no joy but calm. If we keep on running behind joy, behind happiness, then we won't get it. What our inner spirit says, that there is no joy, there is no such thing as joy in the world. The only thing which is there in the world is what? Is calm, is peace. Why should we only toil? So they again question that why should we only toil? The roof and crown of things. We are the supreme creature of God's creation, and still only we are being troubled, only we are being working. So why should we? Why shouldn't others? And if others, the better things of God's creation, if they can have rest, they can have peace, why not we? Thank you.